Hi, I'm Andrew of MAXHUB. Today I would like to introduce a new conference camera from MAXHUB UC product line, the UC M40. UC M40 delivers immersive video conferencing experience through the 360-degree panoramic cameras. You will not miss anybody in the video conference. You could simply deploy the camera in the middle of the table and start a video conference instantly. All participants sit around the table could be framed by the full-length UC M40, and every conversation can be captured through its AI microphones. Everyone can have a face-to-face alike meeting from a single device. The presentation is divided into 4 sections. First, we will look into the current meeting pain points and how UC M40 will help in solving the problems. The second part will be the focus on the UC M40 specification and functionality. This will be followed by the competitors' comparisons, and lastly, we will showcase the recommended setup in different usage scenarios. In general, a small meeting room with a camera mounted at the front wall, you will need a space between the TV to the meeting room table in order to capture all the participants sitting at the table. And you will also need a line of sight for the camera without obstructions, which means the space of the side close to the screen will be wasted, and not all 4 sides of the table can be seated. And the voice of the person sitting at the far end of the table will come through weaker, and there is also reverberation issue. In a slightly bigger room, in order to capture all the participants in a single shot, the participants will appear smaller in the wider field of view camera, especially the ones sitting at the far side of the table. It is also difficult to see who is speaking in the meeting room, plus other acoustic issues such as reverberation and speaker attenuation. It is always challenging to replicate a face-to-face-like meeting. After evaluating all the feedback from the market and partners, we find customer wants the camera which can cover all the participants in the room as well as highlight the active speaker. The user is also looking for all-in-one design that is easy to set up without compromising on video and audio experience. Bring your own device support is still a key requirement, and so does the compatibility with all major VC software. All these requirements are put into consideration during the design and development of the UC M40. And UC M40 is the answer for harder and small meeting room deployment, where every corner and every space are utilized. It provides a panoramic view of the entire room with AI algorithm to frame the active speaker. With UC M40, the remote participants can see what is going on in the room and also be able to identify and hear clearly of each of the in-office participants. So what is UC M40? It has an appealing design from its elegant metal shell, which speaks quality. A 360 panoramic image where every participant can be viewed clearly. The all-in-one design to allow simple installation and a neat and cluster-free meeting room. UM40 also supports a multiple screen layout, where users can simply switch from one video layout to another with a touch of a button. The AI speaker tracking that keeps the active speaker always in the frame. The auto-framing function that provides an intelligent frame for both group and individual participants. UC M40 has a compact yet solid built metal body that houses 4 lenses, 4 AI microphones, and an all-round loudspeaker. The directional sound bin indicator shows the location of the sound in blue LED light, and the mute button lets you control the microphone status with the touch of your finger. In this slide, we are comparing the UC M40 360-degree field of view with a 120 field of view camera in the meeting room. There are 4 persons sitting in the meeting room. However, due to the narrower angle of the webcam, the 2 persons that sit at the front row are out of the frame and cannot be seen by the 120-degree field of view camera. Hence, only 2 persons are shown in the left side picture. The picture on the right-hand side is from UC M40. By selecting the compose mode, we could see the 360-degree panoramic view of the entire room, as well as the close-out view of every participant. This is the strength of UC M40 panoramic video. Let's take a look at the all-in-one design of the UC M40. Most of the webcam just comes with 1 or 2 built-in microphones, which means you still need to connect to a speakerphone for the sound. But UC M40 has 4 built-in microphones with 5-meter radius of voice pickup range and an integrated loudspeaker. Simply connect to your computer using a single USB cable, and you can run your preferred UC software to start video or audio conferencing instantly. The camera consists of 4 lenses with real-time hyper-stitching technologies to create a smooth panoramic image. 1 layout switch button which user can use to select the different video layout display mode. 1 Type-C interface for connecting to your computer to utilize the camera, mic and speaker from the UC M40. And 1 12-volt DC interface to power the device. On the top of the UC M40, there is a blue LED circle that indicates the direction of where the voice coming from, and the mute button to enable or disable the microphone functions. At the base of the unit, there is a 1/4-inch tripod thread hole for easy mounting and for extending the height of the device. The UC M40 can be operated in 2 modes, namely the device mode or the Pro mode. User can choose to use the UC M40 in either mode but not both concurrently. In device mode, user simply connect the UC M40 to a computer and select UC M40 as the main camera source from the camera list of the UC video platform, such as Zoom or Teams. User can choose from the 7 supported video layout by pressing the switch button. In software mode, the UC M40 native video stream will be utilized by the Panoramic Studio software. This is for intelligent framing and tracking functions. Users will need to select the studio camera as the main camera source on their UC application. The studio software supports detailed customization, and user can change to different video layout on the fly by clicking on the layout icon. Let's take a look at the device mode. There are 7 different display modes in UC M40, including 5 pre-configured display modes and 2 AI modes. Simply press the layout switch button and the UC M40 will change from one display layout to another. You can choose the best video layout that suits your meeting room setup. Mode 1 to 5 are fixed layout that pre-configured from the factory, and Mode 6 and Mode 7 are the AI modes with speaker tracking function. The camera will shift according to the voice location. let me elaborate further on the integrated AI speaker tracking modes. There is an intelligent audio algorithm built in for the camera to detect the active speaker. In Mode 6, the camera will display a combined layout of a panoramic view of the entire room and the two most active speakers. In Mode 7, the camera will display a combined layout of a panoramic view of the entire room plus the wide-angle coverage of the active speaker detected. Let's have a look of the demo video.
Hi, this is Jackie from MAXHUB.
Hi, this is Lin from MAXHUB.
Hi, this is Jackson from MAXHUB.
Hi, this is Sing from MAXHUB.
Hi, this is Lin from MAXHUB.
Hi, this is Jackson from MAXHUB.
Hi, this is Sing from MAXHUB.
Hi, this is Jackie from MAXHUB.
Now let's take a look at the more powerful software mode, which will require you to run the Panoramic Studio software. In this mode, UC M40 just provides a native video stream, and all the AI functions is coming from the Panoramic Studio software. Since the device mode and software mode are not compatible at the same time, so in the software mode, the hardware switch button to change the layout and speaker tracking will not work. The software will also provide more comprehensive customization of all 7 modes, with an adaptive region of interest support and face detection AI algorithm for accurate real-time tracking. User can change the video layout from the software on the fly. The Panoramic Studio software package can be installed from the UC M40. After powering on the UC M40 and connecting to your laptop, you could see there is one temporary disk named CD drive Panoramic Studio. Inside this disk, you could see the installation file of the Panoramic Studio software. Once installed, please click on the Check Update sections to check for the latest version. By enabling the auto framing, the camera will auto detect the participant in the meeting room and automatically frame them, so the participants will always appear in the center of the frame. User may also enable the auto tracking functions for high accuracy tracking of each of the participants in real time. Let's take a look of the demo video. Here are the 7 video layouts supported in Panoramic Studio software mode. You could choose the mode that suits to your meeting scenarios, and you can change the mode on the fly by simply clicking on the mode icon on the Panoramic Studio software. The Studio software also supports vertical field of view adjustment, which is unique to our panoramic camera series. You may adjust the vertical field of view to high, medium, or low to suit different heights of the person or their sitting position. With the standard USB interface for bring your own device support, MAXHUB UC M40 can be conveniently deployed in any meeting room and to work with any popular UC software such as Zoom, Teams, Webex, and etc. So why do we choose UC M40? In the following table, we are comparing UC M40 with other 360-degree cameras available in the market. First, the camera lens. The UC M40 has 4 lenses, which provide a smooth stitching image with minimal distortion. Most competitors are using one fisheye lens, which will cause big distortion to the image and a much softer image as a result. UC M40 camera is utilizing 4 image sensors to produce a much clearer and detailed image. UC M40 can output resolution up to Panoramic 4K, which is 4992 by 928 resolution, which is more than double the 1080p supported by other competitors. UC M40 supports 7 display layout. This gives the user the flexibility to deploy the camera in various usage scenarios. For auto tracking, UC M40 supports both voice tracking as well as high accuracy simultaneous real-time tracking of individual participants in the software mode. In terms of portability, UC M40 is also a more compact and simpler to set up device. It can be set up and connected in your meeting room in no time, and can also be the favorite grab-and-go camera to use from one room to another. In the last section, I would like to share with you some recommended setup for UC M40. In order to have the best face-to-face alike meeting with UC M40, we recommend using the device in a room size of around 3 by 4 meters, with the camera in the middle of the table and the participant sitting about 1 meter away from the camera. The most straightforward setup is shown in this bring your own device scenario. User go into the room and connect the laptop to the UC M40 using the USB cable to utilize the cameras, mic and the speaker. And the laptop screen can be projected to the TV via a separate HDMI connection. In scenario 2, which is also based on a bring your own device setup, user can connect the camera via the USB cable, but the laptop screen, instead of connected to a HDMI cable, it can be projected wirelessly to a smart TV or a display panel with wireless casting support. In the third scenario, this can be a room with permanent PC or bring your own device setup. By connecting the UC M40 to a USB docking station with integrated USB hub and HDMI output, user will only require one Type-C cable to stream both UC M40 video as well as the HDMI display. That concludes our presentation of UC M40. I hope you understand more of UC M40 now. And thank you for taking the time to attend this presentation.